What up? This is Joe FreshGoods from Dope Boy Magic, Fat Tiger Workshop, and Vita Morte, and this is how I make my mark.
Presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me.
So, what made you want to start Dope Boy Magic?
I basically wanted a brand I can create to show the parallel between like the drug game, Morte, and clothes. I previously had a brand called Vita Morte. I started with one of my childhood friends, but with Dope Boy Magic, I wanted to basically tell the story of how I can take 80 bucks, make 12 t-shirts, and then just keep flipping profits. So Dope Boy Magic was all like a kind of like a story along with the brand, so I was going to keep it going like that.
All right, word. What would you say your favorite piece currently from Dope Boy Magic is?
It changes every, like, I would say every time we do a new collection, it changes or whatever. Right now, my favorite piece is like I'm doing like a hockey jersey that has like all different blunt wraps on it, like a cut and sew. So that's like my favorite piece right now. Obviously, I was all time probably the tie-dye hoodie. That took me a long way or whatever, but for the most part, it's probably the hockey jersey dropping in a few weeks.
A chance tie-dye hoodie.
Exactly. Exactly.
Word. All right. So where would you say you draw your inspiration from? So like from the '96 collection to the tie-dye hoodie, where did the inspiration come from?
I try to make stuff that I'll actually buy in the store. I don't really care about what people think. Like I think I have good taste levels or whatever, and as the money with the company grow, I can do more freakier things and expand and like actually use better quality stuff. But as I've grown with the brand, I just kind of want to just do stuff that I want to do. That's my inspiration, is just like stuff that I couldn't afford when I was younger, stuff that I loved when I was younger, taking things that I love now and just kind of making it affordable for kids, like in this streetwear form and fashion. So really just draw inspiration from like the, living in Chicago and like what we liked, and just towel jackets of the $1.50, like stuff that has influenced me.
Yeah. So when did you start Dope Boy Magic? Like,
started Dope Boy Magic in 2009.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would you say is the most difficult part? Within what, 4 years now,
it's just honestly the more successful you get, the more energy you have to put into it. I recently worked for I was a brand ambassador for Adidas, and Dope Boy Magic was my side job. And it was cool being a side job, but when business started picking up, I couldn't work there the Adidas anymore, and it became like a real job, So it wasn't really a big issue or whatever, but that's like the big challenging thing now is like actually taking like a hobby that I had since growing up and to like actually a living.
Word. So you and your team recently opened up the Fat Tiger Workshop.
Yes, sir.
So explain to me, man, where'd that name come from?
Well, I think people was expecting the store to be called the Dope Boy Magic store, the Vita Morte store. So that with that Fat Tiger Workshop, I just kind of wanted to bring a new identity to Chicago. We're going to start carrying other brands. We're going to make Fat Tiger Workshop into its own brand. But really, man, I wish I could come up with a weird name, a weird reason we came up with the name though. But it just sounds so, it rolls off the tongue well. Like it just sounds freaky, and I just think it's going to look good on clothes. A fat tiger in Chinese culture is all about strength and honor. So without pushing streetwear more, we're going to be just trying to push the boundaries with what brands we carry and what events we do with the store. So there's really no secret meaning behind the name. We just had
Word. Okay. So you had Dope Boy Magic and Vita on the web store and going through wholesale beforehand. So what's it like going from that platform to now having your own shop?
Now it's just more inventory needed. Really, I recently had a pop-up shop before I opened up the store, and I sold a lot of merchandise in Chicago. So that was like my wake-up call. Like I might need an actual store. So really, just it's no different now. I mean, honestly, the reason why I wanted to open my own store was people. I don't want everybody in Chicago knowing where I live at. Everybody want a hoodie. They go, I'm gonna come by your house. So really just, everything is still the same. We just order more, handle. Right now we in 31 stores. We do really good online, and then we have a storefront. So just order more, everything's still the same though.
So what's the outlook for Dope Boy Magic and Vita Morte? Is it cash out like a Diamond Supply, or is it maybe keep it in the house like a Supreme?
We're gonna just take it really slow. I know, like, you know, right now I just want to be mentioned with the brand, like with the, you know, I want people to, when they mention certain brands, they have me in there. With Vita Morte, we're gonna scale back a little bit and make that an all Chicago brand. We're gonna make Fat Tiger like our, like, I hate to use vapors, but it's gonna be more expensive, real better quality, cut and sew pieces, and then make that like a shop brand. And then with Dope Boy Magic, I'm not gonna say we're gonna slut it out, but we are definitely gonna, in the next few months, you're gonna see in a lot more stores, and you know, it's gonna be out here a lot more.
Okay. So then, moving on a little bit from there, what's the best piece of advice that anybody ever gave you as far as the fashion industry goes?
Oh man, honestly, never really. I can't. Going back to the first question or whatever, though, just make what you like. I don't try not to follow trends. A couple people at the trade shows were just like I asked them what's the inspiration. I like it. I woke up and wanted to make it, so I just made it. You know, and if people like it, they like it. They don't, I'm not gonna. You know, if I'm a painter, I'm gonna wake up and want to paint what I feel like. And the same thing with the tees and t-shirts. Like, I want to wake up and just, you know, put out a t-shirt, and, you know, if it sells, if it sells. If it don't, I'm not gonna be mad about it. So far, I've been like, it's been successful that route or whatever. So I'm gonna just keep going like that. I don't want to, like I said, not listen to no trends or follow anybody else's advice. Really, I just want to kind of just believe in myself and just, you know, go from there.
Cool, man. Well, I appreciate you taking some time with us to do this interview, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Pat.